Hi soldiers, welcome again to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make this floor length circle dress, just as most of you requested in the previous video. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be using this half scale miniature. Okay, so whatever it is you see me do here, just repeat it for your own measurement. I'm working with this because it's not going to use as much fabric as I would if I'm making for an adult woman. Okay, so for your size, if you're working with Ankara, you'll be needing full 6 yards of fabric. But if you're working with a fabric that is by length 60, you'll be needing 4 yards. So right here, I'm taking the measurements. You need 3 measurements for this. You need your full floor length from your shoulder to the floor length. You need your shoulder measurement and you need your bust circumference. So bust circumference, shoulder measurement, and your full floor length. These are the 3 measurements you'll be needing. And when you're done taking accurate measurements, you're going to get a pattern paper and make your normal basic bodies. So even if you're a freehand tailor, you can easily do this. So I'm doing this with a size 8. The shoulder is 14. You're just going to mark 7 inches on your pattern paper, and on the 7th inch mark, you're coming down by 1 inch. The neck width is 3 inches, which is the standard neck width. You're going to connect from that neck width of 3 inches to your shoulder slope of 1 inch. Now, to get your arm side depth, you're going to divide your bust circumference by 6. So I'm working with 36 inches here. 36 inches divided by 6 is 6 plus 1.5. That's how to get your accurate arm side depth. Arm side is your popular armhole, okay? So 36 divided by 6 is 6 plus 1.5. So whatever your bust circumference is, divided by 6 and add 1.5. That's your accurate arm side depth. So I have 7.5. I'll connect it from that shoulder slope to get my arm side depth. And then I'll just go ahead and rule my chest line. You're going to further divide this arm side depth into 2. I have 7.5, remember. So when you divide into 2, you'll be having 3.75. So this is how you can easily divide using your tape. Just fold over the 7.5 or whatever it is you have, and when you divide, you're going to have exactly the same thing you get from your tape. So this is 3.75, and on that mark, you're going to come in by 0.5. This is just to enable you curve your armhole perfectly, okay? Connect using a straight line first, and then blend out using your curved ruler. Now you're going to take your bust measurement on that chest line, and in this case my bust is 36, divide by 4, I have 9. So just take the measurement and proceed and cut out using your scissors like so. So even though I am not making this for an adult size, I'm still doing this just to show you what to do with a normal size, okay? Now the neck depth is 3 inches as well. Standard neck width and neck depth is what we are using. This outfit has a very high neckline, so you're using 3 inches neck width by 3 inches neck depth. So you go ahead and cut out your neckline. So this is for a normal size 8, okay? I'm just going to do the same thing with the measurements I got from my miniature. So that's what I have done here. You can see the smaller piece by the side. This is the measurement from the miniature. So whatever it is I did before, just do same with your measurement, okay? Now you get your fabric. Go ahead and fold across your bias grain like so. Then take the bodice pattern that you cut out before. Place it like so on your fabric, okay? just the way I'm doing. Make sure that the center front aligns with the folded part of your fabric when you fold it on your bias grain. You can go ahead and pin just to make sure that your paper is secured firmly to your fabric. When you're done pinning, you're going to be adding seam allowances around your neckline, half-inch seam allowance, half-inch seam allowance around your arm side, and half-inch seam allowance on your shoulder. Then at the side seam, you'll be adding 1-inch seam allowance. This is to enable you to serge if you want to serge, so you can finish very neatly. So after you have taken 1 inch, as you can see, I still have a little space between my seam allowance and the end of my fabric, okay? You're going to just take a straight line down. What I'm doing here is I had 2 inches. I'm marking 2 inches all through so I can make a very straight line from my seam allowance at the arm side to the end of the fabric, okay? That's what you just do. Next thing you're going to do is from your allowance around your shoulder to the tip of your fabric, measure how many inches and just take it all around like so. Just watch what I am doing. I have 4 inches and make sure you make a cone. Go round by 4 inches all through. This is what I have. Yours might be more than, okay? From that line now, you're going to be taking your full length. Go ahead and cut it out. So now you're going to be folding your other fabric again, still on the bias grain, remember, and you'll be placing the front pattern on the back, okay? Just place it like so. The one I made earlier had the button, so if you want to do exactly that, it should align. The folded edges should align just the way I am doing. But if you want to have a zipper, then you should give a zipper allowance. Shift it in a little bit so you can have a little space for your zipper allowance, just like I placed now. So if you want a zipper, you should have something like this. That's your zipper allowance. It is necessary to have either a button or a zipper because the neckline is high. So without a fastener, you won't be able to put it on because the neckline is quite small for your head to pass through. So when you've placed it like this, the back neckline is 3 inches width, 1 inch depth. So here I'm just marking the 1 inch depth. That's the difference between the back and the front, nothing else. you go ahead and cut. So now this is your front and this is your back. You're going to give a little slash of about 5 or 6 inches on that center back, and that will be for your button allowance. Okay, see what I did here? So you can make it 5 inches or 6 inches. Now to finish your neckline, you're going to either use a bias or you use a facing to finish the neckline and the armhole. Remember, it's a sleeveless outfit. So now for the ruffles on the shoulder, you're going to join the shoulder of the front and the back together first. Now measure your shoulder and find the midpoint. From this midpoint, measure 10 inches towards the front and 10 inches towards the back. You can do 11 inches if you want. And then connect with the straight line. Do the same for the other shoulder. Now the essence of this line is to serve as a guide when you're trying to make your ruffles. Okay, you just go ahead and pleat on this line. So this way it is easier and you're sure that your ruffles will come out straight. Now go ahead and cut a piece of fabric that is 6 or 7 inches wide and 60 inches long. Remember, your line is 20 inches long, so 20 inches times 3 is 60 inches. This will give you enough fabric to pleat or gather and to have a full ruffle. Okay, go ahead and make a rolled hem around the edges. Now you're just going to pleat on that line you made earlier. Okay, just as I said earlier, that line is a guide, so either you pleat or you gather. At this point I am pleating, I am not gathering, but whichever way you want to do it, it will give you almost same results. So I'm making very tiny pleats, and just go ahead and use your line as a guide like I said, and pleat all the way. Now see what it looks like when we are done. Very beautiful. Do same for the other shoulder, and then go ahead and join your side seams. But before you join, make sure you serge. If you don't have a serger, that's the popular weaving machine, you can make a French seam. It will finish it very neatly. You won't have any rough fraying edges. Do same for the other side. Finish off your hem as well using a rolled hem. I'll make a detailed video on how you can do that without the serger. And this is what we have. Our beautiful floor length circle dress. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And of course, turn on your notification bell so if I post any video, you can get notified. Thank you.